Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back, and in the last video, I got enough skill points, apparently, to buy the I Can Run skill, so I am much happier. Or the I Can Run Without Getting Noticed skill. Any track at you, access hatch to access rat home. Okay.
I hope these boots were made for walking.
Probably not. Given that they're your boots, they were probably made for fashion.
Well, that was tedious.
How can I have enough points to buy a skill? I just spent all but one. How am I trespassing? There's no one here to see me. Alright, fine. Fine. I'm not going to question things. Huh, oddly enough, the code was 8675309. No, okay. A plan. A PLN. That's a plan.
I won't let anyone take my little girls away.
How do you plan to manage that? You mustn't lie to them.
I'm not.
I said, how do you plan?
Yeah, we already know what you planned. Dude, why'd you have to bring that up again? Now I'm all miserable again. You're very dead, aren't you? Great. I'd like to call and complain about that dead junkie in my place. No, this isn't my place exactly, but you know what I mean. Wow, that's very sealed off. Excuse me. Yeah, and if you ever play through this yourself, don't even search plague, guys. Every time you touch one, there's a chance you get kajiggered. You get infected. Oh God. Torn clothes.
Lovely weather.
Excuse me. Oh, this place is a mess. This place is horrible. Alrighty. It's all misty and crap. Wait. What? Oh dear. The Dover boys. Ah! Plague wastrels! Plagueies! They've got plague. I thought it was just the gang. It's plagueies. Oh, come on. There's plaguers all over the place. I have got an army of them after me. Well, the stupidest thing is they're plague people, not zombies.
I half expect to see some horribly
I have
mutated
no understanding
Cheshire
of they'll
cat
attack anybody
watching me from one of
uninfected.
these trees. Oh. Where do I get the key card to this?
Why can't I just use my electro-lock shocker? That's what I want to know. Oh God. I do not currently have a weapon equipped because I threw away my almost broken critical hat. Don't touch me, lady. Really sucks compared to Arthur. There we go. Well,
Sally, your customer relations leave something to be desired.
So-called toxic water. Dismayed learned 6 rat home employees quit over fears joy waste, factory waste, water causes plague. Better supervisor would have stopped such rumor mongering. It's your own fault for rejecting my suggestion you test the waters on wastrels to allay worker fears. I was insulted by your suggestion these experiments would be unethical. We cannot cure wastrels, therefore experimenting on them is the correct ethical choice. Logic clearly dictates the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. If you cannot see your way to agree, perhaps someone else is better to be supervisor. Well, I hate that guy. Whoever that was, I hate him. He's a complete arse. Alright. I'm not touching that. Used up gas mask. Almost said used up lockpick. I cannot believe I did not find any scotch up tonight. Ooh, okay. Okay, there we go. Any more plagueies around? Because they're really a pain in the arse. To be sure.
Aha! I was sure Antoine had another lab. But he always said it was my imagination. A lab...
Please stand by for decontamination.
I don't know if the decontamination...
You have been decontaminated. Please proceed into the lab.
There's probably going to be more plague wastrels around. I just know it. Coagulin. Dixapam. Alright. I don't know what that did. Uh-oh. Bloody hell. There's just too many wastrels around. Plague wastrels, no less. Is there a way to get rid of them without killing them? I do feel sorry for them. This guy doesn't appear to be infected. That's where I came in. Somehow I completely missed the dead guy on the floor. The first time. Alright, when they see me, they're gonna want to fight me. And there's nothing I can do about that. Alright. So do I just get the first hit in, or keep on sneaking, or...
What's this keycard doing here? I bet whoever left it was wearing a dress without...
Oh, I've got to learn to give up some possessions. Or I'm not going to win a race with a garden snail.
First aid kit, that's nice at least. I am weighed down. Bloody hell. Alright, at least they're not really actively looking for me. Or for anyone. Winning argument. You guys are gonna weigh me down even more, but hey. There we go, sort by weight. I don't remember picking up a wrench. Empty gas mask, all that'll do is consume another filter. How did I get so hurt? I don't remember being that injured.
I feel like a mule carrying all this. And just about as fast, too.
Alright. Fully loaded down, white girls can't jump. And that reference probably lost, because the white girls can't jump movie was so long ago. No longer overburdened, that's good at least. Roddy Tato. Rotty mushroom. Lots and lots of tea leaves. Alright. Hello. No one likes you. Alright. Yes. I'm doing pretty good so far. There might be more stuff to get down here, but I'm not well armed enough for it. Oh, it opened this time. Alright. Waste pipe area key card. I got it, so I'm doing pretty good.
I suppose I just shove my canteen in there and hope it doesn't burn my hand off. Full canteen. I hope Harry's right about getting the mercury out.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to waste good water. That's not cool.
I better chuck something in case I need to run.
Alright. There we go. Oh, then I can instantly get my canteens back. I guess I didn't need to do that. Bloody hell. Mercury amalgam. Wait, I've got the bleach and I've got the thing. Oh, need a crafting table. Okay. Fine. Fortunately, there's one downstairs. Where I just was. Oh, I got 8 of them? Oh well. I guess now that I'm in the elevator, I can honestly go back down. It was just the door was stuck before, I guess. Alright.
Please stand by for decontamination.
Oh. Are they actively moving around now? Chlorine. Might need it. Let's make the mercury amalgam first. Alright. Vinegar.
Alright. Next
Now we
ingredient.
go back to the
Pituitary
chemist.
extract.
Alright.
Stuart Adams was tinkering with my old extractor, wasn't he? Maybe I can buy it back from him. Or borrow it.
Okay. Let us be off. I want to get out of this horrible place. Full of horrible people. Gland of hope and glory. Oh, that's horrible. I love it. That is a horrible pun. And I love it. 19. Wow, I'm really gaining this stuff quickly. Alright. Backstabber. Where's he taking off to? Come on, man. I bought the backstabber skill just to whack you in the back of the head. Kind of a dick move to move away just as I was gonna make use of the thing I spent skill points on. You know? Not really fair. Oh well. Oh crap. That was a sheer drop. Although maybe being on the edge of this cliff isn't a bad thing, because if any of them mess with me, maybe I can knock them over the edge. And honestly, from a distance, how can they tell I'm a plaguer or not? That's dumb, especially when it's this foggy out here. I mean, I can't even tell what I'm looking at half the time. So how the hell do they know? Whoa. Oh, it's just barbed wire. I was like, what is that twisted thing? But it's barbed wire fence. Do 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 do. Plaguers on parade. I think that's the little building that had the access in it. Yes. Ah, made it back without getting seen. Good for me. I did good. Double checking that I'm recording, because that would really suck if I was. Well, I didn't miss any plot, but hey.
Now I can come back from any other hatch without anyone ruining my clothes.
Why would I want to come back here? This place is horrible. I don't see myself ever coming back here unless I need more mercury. Whatever.
Now, if I'm going to
It's gonna be
hell,
midnight when I
which
get
train
back
do I
to all
take?
the walking. Bloody hell. Yes, yes, they're all your former neighbors, you know. Yes, yes. Well, they can't all be. For being literal, your neighbors are the people on either side, maybe
I'm
across the
so
street.
glad Foggy Jack doesn't live down there.
You don't know that.
So be wise. Wolves may lurk in every guise.
11 at night.
Handsome they may be, and
I'm
kind.
just gonna sleep it off for a few hours.
Handsome they may be, and kind.
There we go. I'm well rested, thank goodness. Fight better now. Yeah, not that Sally fights that well anyway. Seriously. Oh, right. This hatch is always surrounded by bobbos. Hello, bobbos. Bobos. Boo-boos. Crap, I'm wearing crap clothes. How could you say such a thing? I'm wearing perfectly nice clothes, thank you. Maybe you're the downer, casting aspersions on innocent people. For shame, for shame. This is not the right park. How many little tiny useless parks does one place need? Ugh. What was he? Was I running? What was I doing? Yeah, apparently before you buy the OU skill, even looking at someone too long is a offense that can get you chased down. That's not cool. Yes, I forgot I can run.
I could use a bit of money. And I bet Stuart wouldn't mind having a few Sally
There
specials.
he
Sally?
is.
The old
You
top
never come by
shelf.
anymore.
Well, Fiona.
Oh, Cerberus. Aye. She's never understood me, Sally. Not like
Don't
you
say
do.
crap like that.
She
That's what sets
mentioned,
her off.
among other things, that you've improved my extractor. Have you still got my extractor?
I have. Oh, you're going to be very proud of me. It's much quicker now. Might even sting a little less.
You've improved it.
Would you like to test it out?
You sure Fiona won't murder you?
Oh, she barks, but she don't bite. Much.
Alright.
I'll let you know how it works. Honey pituitary extract from someone who's been exposed to mustard gas. Mikey Forrester's clinic ought to have a patient or two like that. I'll send him a note on the blower.
Alright. Alright. Oh god, whatever it is, I'm very far away from it. Constable. Really? Okay. Where's that park where I talked to old what's-his-face? Find out how it went. I'm sure that'll go well. Bloody hell, whatever it is, it's exact same, almost exact same distance away as whatever the other quest was. Oh, I think I'm getting run down. Maybe time to end this recording session at the end of this video. I try to get several done at once when I can. I don't want to leave people. I don't want to. Oh god, it's another part of town? Oh. This isn't even where my... Yeah, okay. Probably could have just used the track access hatch to be faster. Now that I think about it. I don't have any bloody joy. I don't care. Genuinely do not care. The spankers take way too long to actually be a threat. Although I did see a memory. Oops. There we go.
I don't care how smart you are. You have to make them feel smart if you want them to like you.
But they're also dull. They can't see past the river.
Every man, even the most boring, has something fascinating in him. You just have to winkle it out of him. And...
I'd rather live in a hut in the woods on roots and berries.
Oh, I don't know what becomes of a girl like you. I swear to God I don't.
She becomes awesome. Uh-oh, ow, ow. I'm standing right under the bloody shockers. Thought maybe it would calm down during the cutscene, but no. I need the things that extend my stamina. Like, a lot. I need them badly. Sally is kind of crap at everything physical. And I have pink elephants on parade stuck in my head. You know what? Hell no, I'm not going back into that stupid alley. And I forgot to turn the game off to deal with these lag spikes. Thankfully they're not that bad, but there's the purloined cock.
You take your joy in it.
You must shut up immediately. Yeah, I was very confused when I was running and getting, you know, in trouble for it when I thought I'd bought the skill. Couldn't grab the things from too far away. That's the problem. Alright. I'm almost there. Come on. I can almost taste the park. Yes, that made no sense. I don't care. My brain is tired. Is that my house? Looks like it. Yeah, there we go. Blower. Blower.
Let's see what Mikey has to say for himself. Someone's upstairs. How'd they get in?
Dude, you'd think she'd be a little more worried than that.
Well, General, why didn't you let yourself in?
You didn't answer my knock.
I wasn't home.
Did he not hear the baby?
You ought to lock the door. Oh, the memories always come back.
Oh, then you have such dreadful things to remember.
Be nice.
Let me make the bad memories go away.
What on earth is that?
Are you hallucinating? Rainbow has all sorts of crazy side effects.
It couldn't be a cat. Hasn't been a cat since the war.
You are going to love this one.
Couldn't be a baby.
Don't be silly. No one's had a baby in 15 years. Say, ah! Dance with me, Robert.
That's a way to distract him.
I won't remember any
You do come here to forget.
Yeah. Okay. Well, can't say I wouldn't do anything it took to keep a baby safe.
Ow. Fuck in a bucket. General? Robert? Are you still here? Please don't still be here. He'll forget. He has to forget. No one can know about
Easy baby. Oh. Calm down. There we go. Oh, she's okay now. I was getting a weird glitch earlier where Gwen was completely cross-eyed. Okay. Do 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 do. All right, blow up.
Found someone. Meet usual place.
Just tell me.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Mikey. You could have just written down the name and sent it up the blower.
Yep. How do I know what alley? Oh. Is it this alley? Is this the right alley? Nah, couldn't be. It's the alley exactly opposite this house. Fine, fine, fine. Of course, it's another alley. Is this the... I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going anymore. Nope. I am never gonna find the right alley. None of you are the right alley. Or Allie's sister. Alright. strong bad reference. This is the right park for meeting what's-his-name with the stupid disappearing checkpoint. There he is. Oh dear, I don't think he's happy.
Did you give her her joy?
She never loved me. She went blabbering on about some childhood sweetheart who left on a train. Apparently, he made quite the impression.
Did you give her her joy?
I almost didn't. I thought, Trollope deserves to be in the Garden District. She only stayed with me to avoid the unpleasantness of breaking it off.
You haven't taken your own joy, have you?
Joy doesn't help. You never really forget, do you? It just makes things fuzzy around the edges, you know? So you can pretend. I want to forget her forever.
I'm not sure oblivion exists.
Please. You want my mojo recipe, don't you?
You already
Forgetting
promised
could
it.
be dangerous. It's not like joy. There'll be holes in your memory. Like a church made out of cheese and the whole congregation is mice. You might forget more than you want to.
I don't care. It's fair trade. Your future for my past.
Well, okay.
Here's the recipe for oblivion. I tell you not to tell anyone where you got it, but there's very little danger of that. Goodbye, Benedict.
Well, that's a shame. But now we get to find out which fricking alley I'm supposed to go to. Alright. Man, that guy's a dick. He got the sunshine and the recipe for that one thing, and oh god, if I'd had that before I went into that stupid doctor house. Oh, no, this is not it. This is actually the alley behind my house. So I've got to find the correct alley to go to. It's very close, though. There we go. This looks like the alley where she met Arthur. Or
Rescue
Arthur.
job, you know. Patient records are supposed to be private.
I'm not going to hurt him. I promise.
I suppose I didn't really want to know the truth.
Don't worry. No one will ever know.
Uh-oh.
Arthur! Arthur Hastings!
Lovely day for it.
You lovely day for it, me, you idiot. It's me! Sally! I knew it was you. I mean, it's another you, the glasses,
He's
the
so
hair. You're all
amazed.
dashing now. But the way you look around, all intense like that, I just knew that's Arthur. How the hell are you?
Sally? You look quite stylish.
This ancient thing. I've had it 2 weeks. I'm not even sure it's still in style.
Green and white checked. Your dress. That night you ran out the door and I never saw you again.
That horrible gingham dress. I had to grab something to put on, didn't I? Wait. You're off your joy.
God, don't be
Oh, ye
ridiculous.
of little faith. I'd never turn you in. You wouldn't believe what I've got myself into.
I saw Percy. A picture of him. And I remembered the train.
Oh, shit.
I have to go find him. I promised I'd take care of
How are
him.
you going to get out? Do you even have a letter of transit?
Absolutely. On my desk, in the city. I've been living in the Garden
The
District.
Garden District?
Off the scraps of our former civilization.
God. I could help you. I do... know General Bing.
Oh, the General. You always did have an knack for making helpful new friends.
You still hate me.
Yeah, well, I've only been wondering for the past 14
We were
years.
16!
Could you?
Because he took me in when my mum died. Because he was so generous. Because he said he loved me. I don't know. Some things just happen whether you want them to or not.
We were so close. The two musketeers. Remember?
You know how we used to sit on the swings by the Crash V1? These days I spend a lot of time there, remembering.
Look, it's a horrible, terrible world out there, and no matter how clever and brave and fierce you are now, you'll need a letter of transit to get into the Emerald City.
I've missed you for 14 years. I think I can escape Wellington Wells without your help. And I definitely don't want any favours from your latest friend.
Arthur! Well,
I know it's from a different
there's your answer,
perspective.
darling. Arthur hasn't forgotten you. Shit.
That's not how
Colonel
it happened.
Lawrence?
Arthur got jumped.
Wasn't he the hero of Ramsgate? I mean, of course, he's been exposed to mustard gas. He was in the Great War. I do need his pituitary extract. I guess I'll have to pay him a visit.
Wasn't that great? Baby! Baby! No, no, I do not need a quest. Right? Oh, it was just made alignment. I do not need to do whatever the quest thing says. Right now, I need to feed a baby. Oh, I wasted at least one. I just drank down, wasting one dose of clean water. Which means I'm going to have to put one more use on my filter. Oh, bloody hell. Alright. Yes. Craft baby formula. Oh, I forgot to grab it, that's all. There we go, I left it on the machine. Baby milk. I do not have that many tinned milk, I'm gonna have to find more. Alright. I'm gonna call it here, unless it's very short.
Teeth, you'll be able to eat Mummy's cooking. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm a very good cook. Though my mum complained I never followed a recipe. I was always inventing my own. Alright, I did blow up one cake. And I never heard the end of it, did I? Well, you and I will cook up such lovely meals when we're in the countryside.
I assume a chemist would be a good cook, at least some of the time. Alright, like I said, I'm going to call it here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, or subscribe. Or not, I'm not the boss of you. Power Cell. Thank you. Bye-bye.